Hello everyone, welcome to episode 21 of season 3 of McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 21 of season 3 of McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 21 of season 3 of McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World. Episode 21 of season 3 of McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 21 of season 3 of McFizzle's Hardcore. Okay, this episode, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop looking for the zombie spawner right now, today, and I'm gonna try and do something else. So I've got, I realize that I have a full double chest of cobble. So I'm going to smelt some stone, and then I'm going to have to go into the nether. So hopefully this will be enough. Should be enough to get me started on this project that, you know, has been a long time coming. But I'll keep this other one on me. Alright, so the problem is, though, with the nether, I have to get a bunch of quartz. And I'm probably going to need a lot of it. So I'm going to have to go into the nether to get it. And I'm not sure if I have any of the stuff I need to get by in the nether. So I'm going to put that away, and I'm not going to need that. Probably not going to need many torches. And I've got to go in and I've got to get some magma cream. Magma cream. So we're going to go into the nether. Which we haven't done a lot since we first went in there. I think we've been in there once, maybe. So we've got to find a safe way out of this place. So I'm not happy with that direction. And I think this direction was even worse from memory. There must be a way to the bottom. So let's just go this way because we know that there is a way down this way. There's a little bit of quartz, so we might as well grab it. We need lots of it.
This is the real problem with this strategy I've got, is it really is not a very easy part of the nether to get around. I haven't really found, I guess that's the trick, I guess, for me, is to find or create a good way around this nether. So I'm going to have a look over this way, I think. That's a big hole. So maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm going the wrong direction. Oh my gosh. Man, I gotta get out of here. Why did I leave my milk behind? We did, however, make a realization, which is that I think if we go in that direction, we should be a little bit safer. So we're gonna just go back and grab some milk, because yeah, that's not good. We might see if we can grab these bottles and see if we can give ourselves some milk bottles. I don't know if you can, I don't even know if that's a thing, but I'm gonna give it a go, because that would be really useful if you could make some milk bottles. Well, I can't make any because we've got no cows. But let's go back. I think that's the direction we need to head. So we're gonna go this way, and we really have to watch out for wither skeletons. It'd be much easier if we could just go through this doorway here. Okay. Feel a little bit safer. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got a blaze rod at least. Oh man. It's just a normal skeleton. Got a bunch of nether stuff here. We'll grab that. Yeah, we just want to light this place up as best as we can, so we can see what is going to kill us. Particularly the wither skeletons. I really want to be able to see them. because in my first hardcore game that I played on my PC, that was what killed me. I was trying to make a wither, so I was hunting wither skeletons, and that's what killed me. So okay. I would rather be on a surface, not... But I don't know if there is a surface. That's the problem. The other big concern I have in here well, that's not what we want. Is basically lava. The lava is legit, but I really need those magma creams. Getting lots of gold. See, it's just not a very... It's not a very good nether. I'm not happy with this nether at all. This nether is way more dangerous than even a normal one. So I'm gonna have to be extra cautious.
Yeah, my nethers usually suck. I usually spawn in a fortress.
Alright, I'm in a fortress, and yeah, I just don't want to fall in the lava, basically. Okay, I feel a bit better about that. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about being one block above the ground. And yeah, I'm just not happy with the nether at all. But unfortunately, I have to deal with it. What's up here? got to get these things over here. Big time. Get a bunch of this, it'll make everything so much easier in the nether. So as much of this cream as I can get. Lovely. Then the lava is not so dangerous and everything else is not so dangerous. So I like that there's some, what do you call it nearby? That's really good. Some glowstone. So far I've got 3. There's another big one. Cool. 4, 5. That should do me for now. That'll give me a little bit. That'll give me a bit to work with. I'd like to get more, but I also don't want to die in the nether. So I'm going to try and get back to the overworld. Now, the trick is, where was that? Okay, here. Okay, I feel better now that I'm down here. So all this other stuff, organizing this, I'll be happy to deal with that later. Yeah, at the moment, I really need magma cream. Ghast, anything ghasty would be good. Not ghasty, yeah, blaze rods, that's all good. Can definitely use that. So far, so good. Alright, we did it. I'll close this up. Go back home, and we can make some good old-fashioned potions that are going to keep us alive if we fall in the lava. Right. We just grab some water and we'll do these potions. We really need another bottle. So we have 6. So I'm just going to drink instant health because I'm never going to use it, so I'd rather have the bottle, to be honest. So now I've got 6, which is going to be enough, I think, for what I need. So we go in here, we put that up the top, we put in our bottles. And while we're waiting for that, we'll just get rid of a bunch of this stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to use the gold swords for, other than killing cows. So thanks for that. I appreciate the gold. Okay, and now we put in, we get rid of these ones, and we put in our normal water bottles. And we've got a bit of other stuff we can get rid of. I'm trying to, I need blocks, you know, so I'm gonna need blocks of not netherrack, of nether quartz. So that is gonna take, you know, quite a while for me to get. But, you know, I think it'll be worth it in the long run. So we've got that. So we'll have two of those. What's that? Nether brick block. Nether brick. Do I have one of those? I don't think I do. I'm just going to put it in here for now. Nether wart. Have I got a nether wart thing? No. I'll just throw it in here for now with these. And I'm glad I brought a flint and steel with me. I must have got that out of a chest. But, yeah, that's really useful in case I get stuck in the nether. Alright, so we've got that. We're going to need more cobble. A lot more cobble. And we're going to need a little bit of redstone, a couple of bits of redstone. And we're going to need torches. Where did I put all my torches? In there? Yeah, I'm going to need all of those. And alright. So we can get rid of that. And now we can put our redstone in there. And we're just about ready to go back. So sand is going to be useful. Torches are going to be a necessity. That's going to be there. Everything else, I mean, we could definitely use some I'm alive. Holy Bliat. Yes. Thank you, I am alive. How are you? Have you visited my stream before? Forgive me if I don't remember. I'm old. You are good. Alright, well, I'm going back in. I'm going into the nether today. This is my first time. Ah, well, thank you for joining. For tuning in. Are you a Minecraft player yourself? Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm never sure. I haven't had a lot of visitors, but I didn't think you sounded familiar. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can get this ghast. Where was I? I was this way. No, I wasn't that way. Where was I? This way? No. This way? I'm completely lost. Where did... Where's my little thing? I love my enthusiasm. Oh, thanks. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to. I need lots of quartz, but I also need lots of what do you call it? Magma cream, so I can sort of roam safely. Ah, you're very kind. Thank you very much. I think that's where I was. Now I'm just gonna get away from those things. Okay, I feel a bit safer now. It has its moments, like some of them are a bit dull, these streams. Are you building a city or trying to slay the dragon? The goal for this stream is it's obviously hardcore survival, but I want to get every achievement, like every PlayStation trophy that you can get, uh, without dying. So far I haven't done very well. I've died, and each time I die, that's the end of a season, and I start a new season. So the first season lasted 55 episodes, I think, and then I died, and then season two lasted 5 episodes. So this one's in between that at the moment. Because what I do is, because I'm on console, what I do is that's why I started doing the stream, was so that if I died, I would have I would have to delete it. So I delete it on the stream. So that I don't just reload it in. I just completely delete the world and start again. So it's hardcore, but it's hardcore like manually instead of it just happening automatically. I have to manually do it, which has been it was the first one. I wasn't so hard, but the second time was, yeah, because it was only 5 episodes. That's right. That's what I do. But yeah, because I really enjoyed hardcore. I played a bit of hardcore on the PC and really enjoyed it. And so when I've been waiting for it to come onto console, it never has. So I just thought, oh, I'll just do it myself. And yeah, it's been good. Like I think both of the worlds that I've made, I've liked them. But yeah, I think the second one, I really was enjoying it. I really liked that world. I liked the plans I had for it, and then couldn't do it. Oh, I'm from Australia. I'm from Queensland in Australia. So yeah, I've got a bit of an accent. Where are you from? I think most of the people that I've had watching have been from America, I think. There's a couple. I think there's one guy from Australia as well. All right. So relatively safe in here now. Oh, Russia! Nice. You're my first Russian viewer. I want to kill one of these. Nah, I don't want to kill this. I'm just going to leave these guys, I think. I don't want to deal with gas right now. I'm just going to go. I'm going to run away and hide. I don't need to be dealing with you, Gus. So what time of the day is it over where you are? It's what is it here? It's 4:30 in the afternoon here. Middle of summer. Well, it's not even really the middle of summer, but it's really hot. Okay, so I've got to look for I'm 1:41 p.m. Oh, okay. So it's a nice afternoon. What season is it? Is it winter over there? I always imagine it's winter. Where are down this way. Alright, let's see if these ghasts are still there. That's what we want. We want one of you guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the completely opposite hemisphere. Oh, okay. The winters are pretty brutal over there, though, I've heard. Well, as I've seen a bit on, you know, TV and stuff. Yeah, you got no choice. Yeah, it's the summer over here that's it's pretty brutal for us. It's heat. Like we get yeah, like this year it's sort of already sort of record sort of temperatures. Alright, I'm just jumping in. Yeah, it's, you know, it's a big old world. But yeah, I think we're sort of right on the, whoa, jeez. I'm right on the, what do you call it? The not the equator, but like the tropics. You know, we've got the Tropic of Capricorn. It's pretty close to where we are. Like it's like 1,000 kilometers or so. And so yeah, we haven't quite got the tropical sort of tropical heat. Yeah, well, I think Mars is looking like I think that's the one that they're trying to look for water. I think that's sort of, that's where they're going for. I don't know, I reckon that would be alright. I don't know, I don't know where I would rather be, you know. Like I'm just sort of used to this. I just whinge about it. I'd probably whinge about wherever I was from. Alright, we've got our gear. Now let's see if we can. Gotta make some sort of protection from the ghasts. Alright, that's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know, there's lots of... I've been listening to this band called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Have you ever heard of them? Because they have one of their albums is about colonizing other planets. And, yeah, well, it's funny you should say that, because that's what there's songs on that album where basically on this album they've released Earth becomes uninhabitable and the rich people of the world go to Mars and leave all the poor people on Earth, but Earth becomes so uninhabitable that they decide to try and colonize Venus. And when they go to Venus, the first group that goes to Venus burn to death because their ship explodes or something. And then the second group managed to survive. So I have no idea. I guess because it's closest. I always thought Venus was gas, but it mustn't be. Because Venus is... Oh, there's a ghast. Venus is that the one closer to the sun? Oh, come on. Oh, you are so lucky, ghast. You are so lucky. I've got to get that achievement where you hit the thing back at the ghast. Alright, so is it Mercury, Earth, Mars, Venus? Is that how it goes? Yes, that's it. Oh, yes! Got it! Woohoo! Did it. Yes. Okay, how are we going? We got 6 lots of magma cream. We really need... We want to try and get as much magma cream as we can, but we also want to get lots of quartz. So is Venus between Mars and, like, Saturn? I can't remember. So we're only the second planet from the Sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think we were the second one from the Sun. Yeah, well that would make sense, but like I think the heat, you know, I don't know how the heat would be like that much, like already the sun is pretty brutal. I don't know how much hotter it would be on Venus. Like you'd need to have, you'd need to be able to build like astrology. So astrology is like the star signs and stuff like that, isn't it? And then astronomy is all the positions of the... Oh, hang on. I've got a bow and arrow. What am I doing? I'm interested in it, but I sort of... only as a passing sort of thing. Like, there's only so much you can, you know... We seem to have lost our momentum when it comes to space travel and stuff. But I think it's probably gonna become a bit more of a... They're gonna be more keen to do it, because I think the Earth's not looking so great. Alright, we're getting there. We found a bit of stuff. We've got a minute 50 left on this one. I should really build a wall around here to protect myself, but if we grew a single plant on Mars in maybe a few billion years or something, Mars would be inhabitable. Yeah, you're right. But I think, like, from my limited knowledge, I think, like, they have found, like, I don't know if they found it or they found traces of what used to be like rivers and stuff on Mars. So they were thinking that Mars is actually was older than Earth, like it had life on it, and then it's died out or something. But I could be completely wrong, and probably am. Right. Yeah, that's not good for life. Yeah, all of that sort of stuff. So that's promising, but like, you know, we're trying to figure all this out, like from, you know. Well, I think both those planets sort of make the most sense because they're the closest to us, you know. So, you know, we're not going to be able to, you know, we don't seem to have the technology to go further than that. Whereas I think even to get to those planets would take, you know, I don't know if it would take generations, but it would take a while to get there. And then, like, trying to figure out how to survive on it would be really hard. It's fascinating seeing those, like, rover, you know, that rover that went to Mars and was sort of exploring it and stuff. Like, the pictures was really cool. Didn't look like that different to Earth, just, you know, it's just really dry. Plants need carbon dioxide, so if we brought water and soil to Mars on a rover and had the water plant on Mars. Yeah, well, you know, sounds plausible to me. But yeah, it definitely seems like it's going to become a real option. It's going to become a necessity for the human race. Yes. Like, I feel like we're sort of, I don't know what it's like over in Russia, but like over here it seems like we're, you know, the Earth is just getting destroyed. Oh. Yeah, I've had some good combos on my stream. Oh, hang on, I gotta drink my potion. Food. And now I've got to get these guys. Yeah, well, you know, I guess there's still chance that we can sort of hopefully not completely wipe ourselves out of this one. I mean, it's not looking great. Not gonna lie, it's sort of, I sort of feel like it's gonna take a massive catastrophe on a global scale for humans to sort of accept that, you know, we need to sort of look after the Earth, and then I just don't know how it's gonna happen until it actually happens. Like, and unfortunately, I feel like it's going to be like, it's going to be something like in the movies where, like, you know, in a massive percentage of the Earth's population are just wiped out through some sort of natural disaster or something. Yeah, or a nuclear war. You know, that's possible. You know, I was definitely more worried about the nuclear war stuff. When I was a bit younger, like, I sort of feel like, because when I grew up, because I'm in my 40s, so I sort of grew up a bit around the Cold War and stuff. So, you know, there was always that, you know, everyone was building up their stockpiles of nukes to protect themselves, you know, and from each other, but nobody ever pulled the trigger, you know, except, you know, I think, you know, the America did in that war, in the Vietnam War. But other than that, like, everyone pretty much, that was enough. I think they sort of realized, so it's that threat of using it. But yeah, I think if there was like a nuclear war, you know, where, you know, that could do it. You know, I think that would sort of, it would almost be a good thing too, because I think like so many people would die, like the population would be so much smaller. I think that would, you wouldn't need to use as much energy and stuff, and like I think people like have, you know, I think money would become scarce because there's not as much, you know, there's not as many people to buy things, so you wouldn't need to make as much stuff, which would be better for the environment. And you know, depending on what happened, like all of the technology could just, you know, you might have to go back to older ways of survival, you know. But yeah, I'd like to hope that it doesn't come to that, but I just sort of, I'm a bit pessimistic. I think it's going to happen eventually. But I think it's more likely that nature just does something, like, you know, just, you know, a massive drought or like an ice age or something like that, you know, that could just wipe out massive amounts of humans, I think, because, you know, we seem to be the problem. Well, not all of us, but I think just, yeah, I just think we just don't really know what we're doing, even though we think we do. Was it World War II? It must have been, huh? That's right. Yeah, they bombed Hiroshima. I thought it was they dropped one on Hiroshima and one on Nagasaki or something like that. Hang on, I just gotta clear this out. Put my timer back on. Yeah, I'm not completely up to date on my you know, on my history of the world and stuff, but yeah, that's crazy. Like that was, so when did that happen? It was in like the late 40s or the early 50s maybe. I know the war started in 42, so you know, it's crazy to think it's been that long since they've had those sort of type of weapons. Late 40s, wow. That's crazy. Okay, I've got to keep looking for this stuff. I'm hopefully not going to get lost. So that's nearly, almost, you know, it's getting close to 100 years ago. That's mad. I guess that's sort of good in a way, like we at least learned something to not use it. And like that part of the, you know, that part of the world like has sort of recovered as far as I know. Like I'm sure my part of my family has been over to Hiroshima or something. I know they've been to Japan. But yeah, like I can't imagine what that would have been like, you know, like it's a totally different world. Like you know, the media and stuff was all sort of, you know, you know, if that happened these days, it would have been like, yeah, the internet would just break. Oh, when did you go to Japan? I've got some relatives over there. They, I think one of my cousins lives over there. My auntie and uncle go over there quite often. A friend of mine just went there in the last couple of months. He went to Indonesia and then he went to Japan for 3 weeks. He loves it over there. Just waiting for the lava to drop on my head. Yeah, I have to say, everybody that I know that has been have loved it and wanted to go back. And like the culture shock is really profound. Like, it's a big like it was very different to sort of Australia and our sort of stuff. Cold, huh? Right. I know they have a big extreme sort of sports scene over there. Like they held the Winter Olympics over there too. In somewhere. Okay, no worries. I'll still be here. Probably. Alright, let's see if we can get some more of this stuff. Still got 2 bottles left, so I'm just doing okay. But yeah, it's a bit dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'll hit some more. What else we got? Up here maybe? This looks promising. There it is. There's the lava block that was going to try and get me. I knew it was there somewhere. There you are. Yeah, staying frosty. I don't know what that achievement is, but I'll take it. I guess it's something to do with not dying when you get into lava. Man, look at it. That's crazy. Alright. How are we doing here? We've got 2 stacks and a bit, and we've got 15 magma creams, which is, that's good. We've still got 2 lots of 2 potions left. Yeah, I'm completely got no idea where the base is. So I should probably start trying to find my way back. Guess the other thing. Hey, hello. I'm getting paranoid now about accidentally hitting a zombie pigman. Alright, some lava. Potion is going, so let's go and turn this lava off. Oh, thank you. I try. It's so much. It is so much easier to. It's just much more enjoyable playing these games with other people around. Like I've found, like, I mean, I enjoy playing, you know, my games, but I'm really stoked when people come in and watch. Oh, awesome. If you subscribe to the channel, I'm trying to build things for people in the world if I don't die. So I've had to make there's one guy, he wanted to be he wanted a cow named after him, so I made a cow, you know. And there was another guy who yeah, so if thank you for subscribing. But yeah, if you want yeah, just if you think of something that you would like me to try and build, or something you want me to try and do in the world, I'll try my best to do it. But yeah, so far I haven't had much luck. I think I've died before I've had the chance to do it, to really get started. That's why I'm in here. So one of the my first subscribers, they wanted me to build this huge big statue, so I'm starting to try and do that now. Okay, I've got to start thinking about heading back, I think, because I am so lost. Hello, I exist. Are you related to I am alive? We've got I am alive and I exist. That's classic. Yeah. Man, how am I going to get where was I? Oh, there's another person on here whose name is I am alive, and I exist, and you're in the same chat room together. Where are you from? I exist. This is by far the strangest coincidence yet. The internet. British Columbia. All right. Canada. So what? It'd have to be early morning over there, wouldn't it? Very early morning. Somebody on the stream is from Wisconsin, so that he's not on at the moment, but he has been on here, and yeah, he sort of gets on. So it must be night, actually. Oh, hang on, I gotta get this guy. I'll get some gas tiers. This is awesome. Wouldn't say early. Okay, so it must be nighttime. Late. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's late. Ah. Do you play much Minecraft yourself? Oh. Trying to get as much of this magma cream as I can. I have to think about getting a chicken farm, I think. This is where I was. I think I was over this way, was where I came in. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's where I came in, so I'm gonna have to stay here. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good night. Hope it's not too cold. Getting off shortly myself. Oh man, now this stresses me out. I've been totally killed by just giant magma creams just crushing me to death. Yeah, that was so weird. I really thought you were I Am Alive's other account, you know, and he was just talking to himself. Very strange. And he was from I'm assuming it was a he, was from Russia. Yeah, he said something about getting firewood or something. Yeah, he was from Russia, and you're from Canada, and or British Columbia. I didn't ask where from, but yeah, somewhere over there. You had to go and get firewood. And I'm from Australia. Hello. Oh. Uh-oh, I've got to get this thing over here. Yeah, I've had some Americans and come in here. I think I've had a couple of Australians come in. Still blows me out, like, you know, that's how the internet is. Like, people are everywhere, and you can just sort of get together. It's good. Alright, I've had it with this ghast. I'm leaving. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, it's getting close to evening time. And I don't know if it's the middle of summer, but it's feels like the middle of summer. I think it's actually just the sort of beginning of summer over here, but it feels like the middle. Oh, go away. getting out of here. I've got something I find funny about that guy being from Russia is I just got a Yushenka yesterday. What is a Yushenka? Not even sure what that is. Go away. Alright, I'm gonna make it out of here. Whew, that was close. Okay, I made it. What to do now? They are a hat that's part of the Russian military uniform, meant to be really warm, and they are really warm. Okay. I think I sort of know what you're talking about. Did you get that just so to keep yourself warm, or was it for a job or something? What am I doing? I need trapper hats. You know what that is? Is it like the hats that have the ear sort of flaps that go down? Is that? Oh, that's a joke. All right. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like those hats. I think I wear one of them in my Red Dead Redemption game. Except it's made out of a fox or something, I think. Alright, I got some quartz. Yeah, I've thought about it. I'm pretty boring with my Red Dead though. I just tend to just do the daily tasks, and at the moment I'm just trying to get the what do you call them? Not bounty hunt, the treasure hunter stuff. Oh right, my house, yeah. I'm going for a whole cubey thing. So I've got this crafting room, obviously. I really like my my chest room. I think that's really cool with all of the chests. The room made entirely out of chests. This is the bane of my existence right now. Is the bookcase room. That is taking ages to make. Compared to all these other ones, that one has taken me so long. Because it just takes so long to make a bookcase. You need so much leather. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I wouldn't have much use for it myself. In in Queensland, it's very hot at the moment. You just need a hat that can keep the sun off you. And even in winter, like, yeah, we don't really, you know, we're more of a beanie culture, I would say. We wear lots of beanies. What else have I got to do here? Just, oh yeah, I'm getting stone. That's what I'm doing. stone. Okay, I think I've got a bunch of meat, and then we can collect the stone. I don't mind them, but I only have a couple that I wear, and I usually only wear it if my hair's out of the way. But yeah, we don't really need them over here. They're just really wide, short socks for your head. Well, I can't argue with you. That's exactly what they are. Yeah, I guess like I really don't know. Like my notion of what is cool is actually quite hot, I would think. But trying to think, I used to work in a freezer, and I think I wore a beanie, but it didn't really do much as just the wool lined sort of hoodie probably kept me warmer than the actual beanie did. I think the beanie was just kept my hair out of my eyes mostly. What else have I got in here? Got some food. Oh yeah. I only wear hats during the colder seasons because warmth is why I get my hats. So I do not have a straw hat. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that's I'd say that's the number one like where I'm from, that's what the number one thing is, to just keep the sun off us. And like when I was a kid, like the old no, I got a Ushenka and a few trapper hats. Yeah, I reckon if I lived in the snow, you know, I reckon I'd go the trapper hats too. Like I reckon that they're a cool look. It's getting that wool on your head. All right, now I need some. Is it clay, snow? Where's the carved stone? Or is it in here? Chiseled stone bricks. So I've got to make those, huh? Right. And this is going to take me a while. This project I've got on the go is going to take me a little while. Also, as we speak, I am wearing a trapper hat with my pair of headphones over it. Man, you do like your trapper hats. They should figure out a way to put headphones inside a trapper hat. That seems like it would work really well. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Okay, stone slabs. Where are they? Over here? I guess you gotta make bricks first. So the headphones are over the... so you've got the things down over your ears, and then you've got the headphones over the top of that. Is that right? That would be warm, because my ears cook when I wear headphones. Haha, I like it. I can imagine it. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to make stone bricks. And then I'll make a stack of those. And then I've got to make a stack of slabs, do I? Or can you just make them out of the... I want chiseled... Yeah, chiseled stone bricks, so I've got to make the slabs. Seems like a waste of time. Where are they? There they are. And then I've got to go back and make the... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the stone cutter. Yeah, I'm just seeing how it works first. So I've got roughly a stack. Okay, stone cutter. Where's that? In here. Then you can chisel it with that. Right. Is that it? No. Smoker. I haven't used any of these things. Okay, so I need that. Alright, let's do that. I've got some iron. And I should have... Is it a slabs, wasn't it? Yeah, I haven't... I've used the stone cutter a little bit, but most of this other stuff I've never used. Like, I'm old school Minecraft, so... because I've been doing these, trying to get all of the achievements, I still have never got out of the first season, you know? Ah, right. I don't even know what they do. Do they cook food or something? I think the blast furnace makes things faster or something? I'm not. I'm such a dude. The smoker cooks food 2 times faster than the normal furnace. Alright. I'm going to put this here. And the blast furnace smelts twice as fast than the normal furnace. Right. Yeah, I guess I should be using them then. Alright, so I can actually make this stuff. Oh man, I can just make it from stone. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm actually going to need. I'll just make all of it. I think I'm going to need a lot of this stuff. I'm going to need... So are you telling me my room of furnaces is useless? Is that what you're telling me? I'm going to have to make a room of blast furnaces? Alright. Because blast furnaces and smokers can't smelt certain things. Alright. I think they can make charcoal or stone. They can make charcoal, or they can't. So why are they all different? Or is it just different woods and stuff? Only food and ores. Alright. So I need to sort of have an addition to my room. Right. Okay. Well, thanks for the tip on the stone cutter at the very least. I've used it. I've only used them a little bit, so I don't even know what the like all these campfires and stuff. I don't know what they do. I don't know what... I know the map... I've used the cartography table a little bit. I haven't used the smithing table. Grindstone I use, brewing stand. I know the lectern is something to do with breeding villages. The loom I've got no idea. And I've seen these around, but I haven't used them. So yeah, I'm still stuck in the old versions of Minecraft. Make 2 walls, blast furnaces, then other 2 smokers, and have the ceiling and floor normal furnace. Oh, okay. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, that'd be good. Just sort of have it as like a cooking room, you know, instead of it being just purely all the smithing table and fletching table are 100% useless. Okay, great. Yeah, I built something like a villager's table or something, and it did nothing. I didn't know what that did. Alright. Unless you're in a village. Okay. Yeah, the other thing I'm gonna do at some point is I've got to start trying to breed villages, which I've never done. So that's one of my upcoming projects, and yeah, I've got a couple other things on the go, but this was what I had to do today, was this thing. Yes, yes. There's a whole bunch of I did a little bit of research on it, and like oh, sweet, that would be very handy. I don't have any yeah, I've the nearest village I've got is over there, and it's got 2 villages in it, but one of them is just plain, and one of them is I'll quickly run over there. Yeah, there's I've got one villager that I think is a farmer, because I think he's got a hat on, and there's another one that is just a normal farmer, a normal villager. And so what I was going to try and do was I've just sort of blocked them in over here so they won't escape. But I sort of thought you had to make sure that they were on the same sort of like occupation or something, otherwise they won't breed. And I was sort of hoping that the farmer would just, if I locked him up with another villager, just would stop becoming a farmer. I just noticed you do something that so many people do. What is that? Don't break blackberry bushes. Why don't you break the bushes? They annoy me. Here's the village I found, and there's a villager in this box, and there's a villager in here. Left click them before you do. Okay. So I've got this guy. He's just a noob, I think. He's just a normal person. And I've got this guy here who is a left. This guy is a farmer because he's got a hat. And he's also stuck in a composter. So what do I do? I'll go and try it. So press left. So L1 or L2? Do they give you food? Okay, here's one. Ah, you get berries. Okay, yeah. What does it give me? Does it feed me or something? Ah, okay. Oh, so do I just collecting the sweet berries? Ah. Gives you berries that you can either plant or eat. Ah. I did not know that. But that's what annoys me, is I just keep running into them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got a bunch of them. I was using them to put like a little sort of line of defense around things. So you do both for extra berries. All right, that makes sense. Ah. Oh, thank you very much for that tip.
Where's the pink things?
So yeah, does the villager lose his profession if you just leave him in the villager thing for a while, or does he,
No.
or will he breed? If you breed him with another one, will he make a non-farmer?
Yeah.
Because I want to make what do you call them? Librarians.
You need a you know one of those like lecturing table things?
The lectern, yeah,
Lectern.
yeah,
You need one of them.
yeah. I
And if
knew
you
that,
take
but
away all the the confession stuff from
yeah.
the villagers, they will just go blank
All
after
right.
a while, and then you can just turn them into all librarians.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, I was going to make. They keep their profession. Like, I wasn't too worried about having some farmers because I know that I need them to make. They can sort of make all the food for me.
Well, so if you take away the farmers thing, the lectern down, it would actually change it on the PC, but I don't know if it works for the PS4.
Yeah, I don't know. But basically, what I was going to do, the video I watched was some guy called Echo, I believe, and so he made basically a giant big square, and in the middle he had sort of dirt that he turned into a farm, and then you need extra, yeah, and he built beds around the edge, and then he put composters next to the bins, next to the beds, and that sort of bred farmers. So you need spare beds so they can sleep, and you need an extra one for the baby to come into or something. But yeah, I've got a couple of other things, and then I was gonna try and get that up and running because it sounds like it takes a bit of time for it to sort of get going. Then you give 2 villagers a stack of yes, that's right. You feed them like some bread and carrots and beetroot and stuff. But that's what the farmers would be good for because they can grow it inside the little base, and so then you can.
And they share it around.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. So that's what I was going to get into that. Yeah, soon. All right. So a farmer and a non-occupied, a villager without any occupation will breed just a blank baby, and then they can turn into whatever profession you put next to them or near them.
Yeah.
You have to get a specific block for them when they grow
it's
up.
either like any of like I think it's like special bonuses and stuff.
Right.
And like other professions. Do you want any?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's all sort of new, very new to me. So, and I've heard they've just recently sort of not updated it, but they've sort of changed how they were doing it. because it used to be all about doors or something.
Oh, that's when people were doing.
Yeah, so
podcasts.
I do like cats. There is a cat in that village, so I was going to get one, but I I need to get one. I had a cat in my first series, and I don't think it died. I think
No,
it. I died, not the cat. But yeah, yeah. I have been meaning to get a cat because I actually have a cat in real life, so I want to get one. Yeah, my dogs just sit here and do this. That's all they do. But yeah, the cats are great because they scare creepers away. Okay, no worries. Um, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff. I'm just sorting out my inventory, and then I'm probably gonna have to get off the stream. I've got some stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks. I've got. Should put some more stone on to cook, because I'm gonna need a lot of it. So, blast furnace, how do you make that? I want to have a look. This guy's suggesting I swap out a wall for a blast furnace, and then have one of blast furnace, one of smokers, and then the rest. 2 walls of blast furnaces, 2 walls of smokers, and then the roof and the floor would be what do you call it? Just normal furnaces. So blast furnace, where is it? So I need a furnace. Is that a block of iron?
No. Ah. No, it's smooth stone.
Is it?
No.
So I need smooth stone and some iron. Alright.
It's not. Wait, try smelting stone again. See what happens. What would it make? I'd probably make smooth stone, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Well, look at it. Yeah, it does.
Ah! I have returned from my treacherous journey to bring my cat back inside. My cat's an indoor cat. What's your cat's name? Okay, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get a blast furnace. 2 cats. Oh, nice. Bento and Tux. Ah, they're nice names. I've never heard of a Bento or a Tux. Our cat is named Amelia Pond, after the Doctor Who companion. Alright, so now I need a furnace, do I? Where's the blast furnace? Yeah, it's a bit of a... I don't know, it's funny, like, when you name a pet, like, you just sort of find the right name. Like, we couldn't think of a name, and then I think my wife came up with it, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Alright, I've got to get one of these furnaces. Okay, this one here looks good. And then that's going to be Blast furnace, alright. So does a blast furnace just use coal? Is that all it uses? Both my cats are outdoor cats, but they spend most of their time sleeping on tables with old clothes on them in my garage. Yeah, that sounds about right. Blast furnace can use to smelt ores. So did you say they don't cook stone? Is that what you said?
Find out.
Where's some coal? Nah. Alright, so it looks like I'm packing these things full of stone. Okay. I bought them a space heater just because they always stayed in the garage. Do they get along okay? Like our cats, we had two cats and one cat loved the other cat, and then the first cat hated the new cat, but the new cat hated the older cat. So it was a sort of a... They were both good cats, but that's pretty much their room at this point. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I'm envious. Yeah, yeah, those cats. I like cats. Cats are great. I didn't used to, but oh, that's my alarm. A perfect fridge of play fighting and sleeping together. Aww. Okay, I've got to turn off this thing. Hang on a sec. Alright, that's that. A perfect fridge. I just thought it was some Canadian term. Australians have all these sort of weird terms for things. So I just figured it was a... what am I doing? Making stone. I need lots of stone. I've got plenty of stone now. I've got plenty of chiseled stone. I think I was saying friendship. That's what I'm going to call friendship from now on. A fridge.
Friendship.
Fridge ship. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of my inventory. Put these things away. I'm just going to fill these water bottles up. What happened? Did I put them in a chest or something? I think I did. Well, it's been lovely chatting with you. I exist. Relationship is now relishship. Fridgeship and relishship. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got to head off. There's a big demand on the PlayStation, and I've pushed my luck long enough, I think, today. But yeah, it's been really nice chatting with you. I hope to see you again. Thank you for the advice on the stone cutter and the blast furnace and stuff. I think that's all I've got to do. Oh, awesome. Yeah, if people subscribe to my channel, I try and make things for them in the world. So, yeah, if you throw me a sub, I can build something for you or do something in the game if you like. But yeah, totally up to you. But yeah, it's been really good. Oh, did you? Oh, awesome. Well, just come up with something for me to build. That's what I'm actually doing in this episode, was gathering materials for a big statue I have to try and make. It's taken me 3 seasons, but I'm going to try and build this giant statue that my first subscriber wanted me to make. So I'm going to try and do it. But I'm just waiting for night time to pass, and then I'll be getting off. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your help. Thanks to what was the other guy's name? I Exist. I'm Alive, I believe it was, for tuning in as well. And I'll see you all later. Bye.